Welcome back to my video. So let's talk about customers. You see, some customers' behavior might be costing your business, especially if you're a business person, and you might not even notice it or even know it yet. And by the way, this is not about you blaming your customers or even accusing them falsely. This is just a way of you ensuring that you rectify the mistakes, you identify where the problem is, and you fix it. So, as much as all businesses want to have loyal customers or are so interested in acquiring new customers, trust me, there are certain customers who are not good for your business and they might be hurting your business without you knowing. There are certain habits or even certain characteristics, if you don't notice, you will end up paying big. Okay, you will end up paying big. You even end up having a lot of losses, in experiencing a lot of losses in your business. So one of the most important character, one habit that you need to look out for when it comes to customers who want to hurt your business are these customers who tend to send you messages. Like, they send you messages and then they don't reply. Okay, somebody reaches out to you for a product or even to make an inquiry about your business or even a service, and the moment you respond, they just disappear. They don't, you no longer receive any feedback. You might think that this is nothing, but do you know, somebody not answering you, especially after they reach out to you first, creates a lot of delays, because you are there now waiting for them. You are like, okay, are they going to answer? Should they? And probably you really want to serve them, so it creates a lot of delays. It delays decision making. It makes you can even waste a lot of resources, waste a lot of time, and they end up not even buying. So what do you do in this case? You just need to follow up strategically. Okay, follow up proactively. Just come up with a nice message with an aim of finding out, are they still on board or they've decided to move forward with somebody else. But these customers, those type of customers are going to end up hurting your business if you're not going to be careful. Another group are these customers who just cancel immediately, like all of a sudden. They place an order and then after some time they cancel. Hmm? Somebody asking for a product, they place an order, they ask for it, they even make plans, they even like assure you they're going to buy, and then they just cancel. Out of the blues, they just cancel. Okay, and that is why there are certain products, especially these online businesses, you have to pay for the product first. You have to like even give them a deposit first before they give you your product, because imagine somebody placing an order and then the following day they cancel on you. You see, they're wasting your time. Especially if if somebody, imagine you are keeping a product for a specific customer and then tomorrow they cancel. What will happen to you? You become so disappointed. Okay, and in that case, you now need to send them a message. You even need to come up with strict policies on how you'll ensure that you protect your business. Remember, this is a business. Okay, as much as you need customers, but you also need to grow as a business, and that is where you need to come up with strict policies, and you really need to be clear what you expect from the customer and what the customer expects from you. Clear expectations. Okay, you both of you need to be clear on what you guys are going to receive. Okay, yeah, this kind of behavior from customer is going to hurt you if you're not going to be careful. If you'll be entertaining customers who keep canceling on you out of the blues and you think it's nothing, you'll even end up having so many products and nobody's buying. Another thing, negative review. This, in fact, this one is very common, very very common. A customer reaches out to you, but because of a misunderstanding, they just leave a negative review. Okay, and you might think it's nothing, but there are so many. This affects brand perception. It affects your reputation. It affects even people. You see, it even ends up demotivating the customers who might be interested in buying your product. So if you're not going to be careful with that, then that is where you need to be quick to understand where the issue was and try to rectify. Maybe there was a misunderstanding, and you see customers are so quick to judge. They're not going to wait for you. Before you know it, your brand will be public, negative reviews all over, and who will buy from you? Especially if you have so many negative reviews, who is going to buy from you. So some of these things are very, very common, and if you're not going to be careful, they will hurt you. Okay, late cancellations, you see a lot of negative reviews, and then we have customers who like freebies, free things. eh? They buy, but they want you to add more things. They want discounts. They want you to give them something. You need to be clear. You need to stand on your business. Unless you are offering a discount, just let them know, you know maybe whatever thing that they need, that needs to be added on their package, is already included. Or maybe educate, and that is why customer education is important here, especially for customers need to understand what they are receiving. Okay, customers who love free things, oh my god, they will eat all your stock. They will finish everything. You'll be restocking, but you're not getting any profit. So what are some of the things, what are some of the habits you've experienced as a business person, and you feel like they, at one point they hurt you, at one point they made you even like face losses, and what are you trying to do to ensure that the messaging is clear to your customers, and you're doing everything right, as much as you don't want to blame your customer, but you also want to ensure that you keep them to you. How are you maneuvering when it comes to these customers who have bad characteristics? Let me know, and I will see you in my next video. Okay?